What's good, y'all, man? Had to respond to the breaking news. CJ Stroud officially named Rookie of the Year, man, of the Houston Texans, man. I'm actually super stoked and super happy for him, man. I was high on this kid for a while. They had some pre-draft nonsense about him, something with going to a Manning camp or something. I can't even remember. That's how meniscal it was at the time. And I was telling people, like, it's like, oh, he's going to fall in the draft, man. He might not even get taken in the first round. I'm like, come on, man. Go roll the tape. Go look what this kid did when he was in the NCAA, when he played for the Ohio State Buckeyes, what he did against that elite Georgia defense, right, in the college football playoff semifinal. And I was like, this is a kid you take. I said, if anybody you take over him, Bryce Young, right? Other than that, this should be the second quarterback taken. And the Texans seen the fruits of their labor. He came in, he balled out, 23 touchdowns, 4,108 yards passing, and led his team to the divisional round against the Baltimore Ravens, and won under D'Amico Ryans. And they're going to continue to get better. Had a good year with Dalton Schultz. Obviously, Tank Dell got hurt towards the end. But CJ Stroud, with his 23 touchdowns, only 5 interceptions, led them very, very deep. And the future's bright in Houston, man. You got to feel really good if you are a Houston fan, man. So I've been high on this kid. I think they are just getting started. They're going to be a team to watch. Now it's going to be, can they keep it going? And are they able to build on the season they just had this year, right? Because now you're going to see teams start to be able to figure you out, know your tendencies, know what you like to do, and try to take those things away. But I think the kid is special. He showed it this year, so congrats to him on an amazing feat. And then next, this is from Hayes Fawcett, as you can see from the screen here. But they're doing a really good job. I think they said the past 6 of 8 Rookie of the Year, whether that's offensive or defensive, have come from Ohio State. As you can see right here, 2016, Joey Bosa, 2017, Marshawn Lattimore, 2019, Nick Bosa, 2020, Chase Young, 2022, Garrett Wilson, and now CJ Stroud. So it is an absolute factory out there in Ohio State. They're doing a magnificent job. I think you're going to have more of these type of players come out. I mean, next year it's going to be super duper fun to see what they're going to be able to do on the gridiron, especially with all the players they're bringing in, the Travion Hendersons, the Quishon Judkins of the world, Caleb Downs, bringing back Emeka Ibuka, bringing in a really good transfer quarterback as well, and Will Howard, then having 2 5-star quarterbacks in there battling it out. So they're going to be a fun team to watch, man. But this is a great stat. Ohio State doing a really, really good job. Obviously, the pressure's on, but this is pretty cool to kind of see what their players and how what they're doing at Ohio State and Columbus is translating to the next level. And a lot of people are being very successful and getting these lucrative contracts. Joey Bosa did. Nick Bosa did. Marshawn Lattimore. We'll see what happens with Chase Young. He's in a contract here. And Garrett Wilson, one of the better receivers out there right now. However, I will say this about CJ, just right back to the point. Again, I know this is sports talk media shows. I know they like to compare the two. But who would you start your franchise with? Again, now, I'm not a CJ Stroud hater. I love me some CJ Stroud, bro. Let me be the first to say that. I am a very big fan of his. I've even thought about getting a jersey. But come on, man. Nobody compares to Burrow at this moment. And you go be like, oh, what about Mahomes? Mahomes is in its own tier. Okay? I've realized that. I'm not comparing Burrow to Mahomes, right? Burrow is that next tier, okay? Until he can go and get him some Super Bowl rings and stuff like that and get an MVP to add to his belt. So just throw Mahomes out of the scenario. This is after Mahomes, okay? So again, who would you start your franchise with? I understand this. This generates, sports talk. This generates people talking about different things. But again, CJ is too young to have this kind of comparison with Joe. Joe has already been to a Super Bowl. Joe has already been to a AFC Championship game, right? He's already got 5 playoff wins. Now, he did get the one in the 1 year. That's good. But my whole point is, don't put this on CJ Stroud. You know what I'm saying? And my thing is, like, these are the type of conversations, like no. You know what I'm saying? Let CJ be in the league a little bit longer. He's only a rookie. You know what I'm saying? And I feel like sometimes we be victims of the moment and we want to bring up these kind of conversations, but there's no comparison. You know what I'm saying, to this right now. Like, let CJ get a couple more accolades up under his belt. Burrow also has comeback Player of the Year award too. But let him get some more accolades up under his belt before you make this type of comparison between these two great quarterbacks. I don't think it really matters. Both are great. Both are franchise-type quarterbacks. Both are franchise leaders. Both are guys you want in your locker room. Both are captains. They check off all the boxes, right? It's no need to have this type of conversation. in my opinion.